Hey, what's up? This is Voxite, and in this video I will break down how you can edit and use this template. So here I am inside the project file, and this is what you'll be downloading. Well, actually what you'll be downloading is going to be this archive file that contains all of the assets and the project file. So before you do anything, just make sure that you extract everything in the same folder. So for example, if you're using WinRAR, you can just right click, choose extract files, and then hit OK, and then this will just simply create a new folder with all of the assets here. All right, so it's very important that the assets and the project file are all found in the same folder. So it's very important that you have this hierarchy. In case you have the project file in a separate folder, your project may not load properly. So just make sure that these two files here, so the After Effects project file and the footage folder, is in the same folder. Alright, so once you've extracted the files, you can go ahead and access the project file, and this is what you will see. So let's go right ahead, and here you see I have a render comp that's ready and a logo holder comp. So let's just go ahead and right click this project window and choose File, Import, and here I will just import a logo, double click to import, and going inside this logo holder composition, I can go ahead and just grab this layer and press delete. Then I will drop my new logo layer. So you can go ahead and check in your render comp to see how this looks. In case you want to make any adjustments, you can go ahead and inside your logo holder composition, you can select your layer, press S for scale, and just rescale this, or press P for position and reposition this, or you can just do this manually in the viewport here, like so. And after you've made all of your edits, and also by the way, if the colors don't really match with the theme or the main look of the project, you can go ahead and I recommend you use some effects. And some of the effects you can use is if you go to generate 4-color gradient, and if you set your 4-color gradient to blending mode, let's say screen, or let's choose soft light rather, and you can go ahead and see that you can sort of recolor your logo that way really easily. And you can just try to, this will just help to kind of match it better with your final render. All right, so that's just in case you want to recolor your logo. In case the colors don't fit, you can do it using a 4-color gradient. All right, so that's just something to keep in mind. So let's go back inside our render here, and here you can see we have an adjustment layer which contains all of the color controls, and you can go ahead and, for example, let's say I want the logo raise, so let's choose another frame here. And also I recommend you work with half or third resolution, just when you edit your colors and your logo, just so it loads a little faster, and then when you make your final render, it will be automatically set to full resolution. Alright, so let's say I want to change the logo raise. You can go ahead and do that. Let's choose a red. Let's go to our sphere center color here, and I can also choose a red here. You can see how this looks, or you can go ahead and choose whatever color you want. You can see as I'm cycling through these colors how this affects our render. Let's maybe go with a violet, and let's choose another frame now. Let's go to the beginning, and let's go to our primary color, and I can also change this to a violet. You can see how that looks. Or you can just, well, you can change the color to whatever you want. You get the idea here. Let's also change the line, so you can have individual control over certain elements in this render. As you can see here, I can make the lines green. I can make the arrows a different color if I want to. Let's go with a red. So you can really combine a lot of colors, and let's also change our background here, maybe to a violet, and you can see the background better in the final shot here, so you can see the background changing. Alright, and if you want some colors to be less bright, for example, let's say for my sphere center, I don't want the color to be so saturated, you can just go ahead and desaturate it by dragging this color picker around. to more desaturated color, so you kind of get the idea. Alright, so once you've set up your colors and made all of your edits, you can go ahead and go to composition, go to pre-render, and set up your logo name, your file name, sorry. And if you click here where it says Costume AV, you can go ahead and choose a format for your render. I recommend you going with H.264, so this will give you an MP4 video. And in the format options, just make sure you crank up the target bitrate and maximum bitrate. Levels 5.1 should be fine, and profile high. Hit OK, and don't forget to check audio output in case you want your render to also have that sound effects that you've seen in the preview. So then hit OK and then hit render, and you are good to go. So that's how you use this template, that's how you edit. So if you have any questions, you can use the contact form on my website, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.